Hi, thank you so much for taking some time to watch my video. I just wanted to take a few minutes to share my Young Living story. It's definitely something that I think about a lot, and it has had such a huge impact on my family and I. You know, I used to be in corporate America, worked in accounting and recruiting, working lots of hours trying to climb that corporate ladder. Was successful, had a great career in campus recruiting, traveling all over, working with students, loved it, and thought I would be doing that for a long time. I got married, had some fertility issues, went through all of that, never thinking that that would be my story. We had my daughter in 2008, and she just had tons of respiratory issues when she was little. Earache after earache, you name it, we had it. Stomach thing. Well, we were ready to have another baby, and after 9 infertility treatments, it just didn't happen. And so we were told to enjoy the one we had, and we did. And I decided, well, it's time for me to start running again and getting back in shape. And so I did that and was training for a marathon and got pregnant with my son. And it was a very exciting time, but gosh, one was different than two. A lot more time in coordinating the kids. Still working a lot of hours, trying to nurse, trying to do everything that a mom does, and try to keep, up with work and all the demands there. And it was tough, really tough. And then a year later, lo and behold, I had a 5% chance of ever getting pregnant again, and got pregnant for a third time. So we had our last baby, about a year later, and 3 kids. And traveling just did not mix. We had tons of changes at work, and I had a great opportunity to stay home with my kids and get to know them. Did not realize that I didn't know them as well as I should. So I stayed home and got to, see, what it was like to be home during the day and to take care of all their needs. And, I started paying more attention to what I was feeding, and when they would have an illness, I was grabbing all these over-the-counter medications and just thought, there's got to be a better way. We've got to be healthier. And so my friend was doing all these oils. She always smelled amazing, but I just didn't quite understand what it was, and started paying attention. So I thought, well, what do I have to lose? I'm going to try it. So I got a Young Living premium starter kit about 2 years ago, and it is a lifestyle change. We started using oils, in just about everything. And it took some time. It's a lot of education, and I did a lot of research. I love to know how things work. And before I knew it, I was realizing how toxic shampoos and lotions and makeup and you name it, the stuff we were using on our floors, things we were washing with and drying with and everything, has so many can cause so many respiratory issues. So we started to detox our home and try to really live a chemical-free life. And then I started, realizing, oh my gosh, they've got supplements. So I started working out. It just kind of made me want to be healthier, and started doing, I do CrossFit, and, it might be something different for everyone else, but for me, it's what I loved, and started feeling better by the way I eat, and just with all of the oils, it just was a wonderful new lifestyle. And I started sharing, and before I knew it, I started getting a paycheck, and it was amazing. And to be honest with you, losing my paycheck was a little bit devastating to my family. And so I had been doing some contract recruiting, trying to make ends meet. And then I went to Young Living's convention, and gosh, just to be able to meet Gary Young, the owner, who puts purpose above profit and just loves these oils and wants to get them into everybody's home, I just decided that this is what I want to do. This is what I'm meant to do. So I am doing Young Living and hoping to be able to fully do it, full-time very, very soon, building a great team. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, if you want to learn more about a chemical-free life and using these oils, I would love to, reach out to you and spend some time just kind of sharing a little bit more of my story, as well as the income opportunity. So please message me and I will reach out. Thanks.